Diamonds. Excuse me. Hold up. All right. Diamonds, pearls, luxury, royalty. Hello. So, today we are talking about and asking the question, where the heck is Lil Nas X? Where is he? Well, this is going to be a different type of video that I haven't done in a while, but we're returning to my roots on the channel about the fact that this is not just about reviewing performances and albums and songs, and this channel is everything artistry, everything music artistry. That's what the channel is. So this is the Let's Talk particular type of video. And the subject is Lil Nas X, okay? And the fact is, does anybody miss him? Is anybody talking about him? I haven't seen him. I haven't heard him. Okay? Is anybody ready to make content on him right now like that? Haven't seen it in a while. So, before we can get to any of the good stuff, okay, and my point of view as well, POV, we got to transform into the lovely queen herself, Queen Millennial. So let's do that right now, okay? Stand back to stand by. Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-tooth Tiger, Tyrannosaurus. All right, now we're ready to go in true fashion, honey. It is time to get to it. But you know what? As usual, I got a song for you, honey. I got a song for you that I need to sing. Let's get into that. If you know the words, sing along with me. Off we go. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. So the light to the man, so sweet. Little girls do a touch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we get it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Ooh, don't you hesitate. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let that hair down. Seven your favorite jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. Thank you. This is the Judge and Joy of Music, aka Queen Millennial, aka Worklina, the workhorse, aka Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. But what I am not, I need you to keep up, is the content creator, the YouTuber, or the influencer. Now, those are great platform tools to build brand, business, name, reputation now, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you, yes, darling, I'm talking to you. We'll join the community right now by smashing that like button and subscribe. And if there is a hype button down there, you better be pressing that too. Okay? We got about 309 people on this lovely, lovely journey, okay, that know that this is the future of music reaction channels, that know this is the future Mr. Beast of reaction channels. Well, music reaction channels to be more precise. no, what was I saying? No spectacle. No spectacle. Just separate personality, honey. Okay? Bring you value and entertainment. Okay? I do it. I do that naturally, honey. I was made for the camera, honey. I was made for the spotlight. Don't you get it by now? Anyway, subscribe, like, and hype if it's there now, as it says on the screen, darling. And be one of the smart people who are early on the train, early on the journey. Okay? The real cool people. Don't be late. And start throwing on the bandwagon once the train starts taking off. But anyway, I got a question for you before we get started. Here's the question. Do you actually care about Lil Nas X as a music brand? Was he one of your favorites? Did you bump his music? Or is he here today, gone tomorrow for you, and you care less at this point? Let's talk about it in the comments section. But hold on, hold up. We need you to focus on getting your drinks, your snacks, the big screen TV out, because you know I'm a superstar, and this is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Take us away. Okay, so listen. Lil Nas X was somebody who was trying to make it in this game, like so many other hungry hippo artists, honey. Okay, every attempt he made, he seems to unfortunately fail at, but he just kept the attempts moving. Eventually, Quinn Carmen's a producer that produced that one song that somehow it was like how do I explain it? It was like everything matching up, right? From producer to TikTok went around, and him writing whatever he wrote on that track. And obviously, what am I talking about? Old Town Road. And hot take, Old Town Road is not a good song. See, this is where we have to depart in guard different ways, folks. A lot of y'all out there on this internet will make anything go. Make anything popular, right? To me, this is not a song that should have blew him up. The song, honestly, from a artistic ear, it drags. Nothing's really special about the instrumentation. I guess if you go ahead and sit in the car and turn on loud enough, the bass would knock, and I love bass. I love me some bass. Okay? But it's not good enough. It's not a good song at all. And for y'all out there on the internet, made this big enough for Billy Ray Cyrus's butt to get on it. Didn't make it any better either. Okay? I got horses in the back, horses on the left. Honey. I'm like, can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. No. Okay? And so, and of course at this time, nobody knew he was gay yet. He had announced it. I pay him no mind. Then it wasn't just he was able to capitalize off of the viral fame success of that, because a lot of people don't know how to capitalize off of the viral success, the viralness of themselves. Like the Hot Tour girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still going despite her faults and her flubs and her failures. She gets back up and starts speaking again. Okay, so kudos to her. But Lil Nas X has another type of problem, even though he's made it last as long as he's made it last for. So he comes up with another song, Panini. I like the one a little bit better. Sharp Jackson starred, of course, in the music video. But we get down to the EP, and for some reason, I put the EP on. I'm trying to get into him. At this point, we know he's gay. He announced it. And I was kind of excited because, like, he was getting some real buzz. Like, you know, they were pushing him up, you know, on that mainstream pedestal, felt like. But for some reason, I wasn't really spellbound or taken by the EP. He had a lot of different styles going on. And when it was, this is the 2026 update, because I've done many videos on Lil Nas X, but it's time for another one because of the situation and the position of where he's at this moment. I was just not feeling. I played it over several times. I was just not feeling it. Right? I was just not feeling it. Something was missing for me. Right? Something was missing. And so Lil Nas X coming out of the box was never truly particularly talented enough for me to take him seriously. I was glad that he was a gay black man. He was going up for us, you know, in mainstream, it seemed, but there was something missing that I couldn't get behind him all the way. I couldn't get behind him all the way. You see what I'm saying? And he becomes successful. The EP, it seems to be getting a lot of attention. The record labels are taking notice. They're paying attention. I guess they signed him. And he's getting ready to release his first album. I didn't really start getting into him probably until the first album, Industry Baby, and the other song where it came, when the Christmas song he had. So I started paying more attention and getting more into him. But the thing that always turned me off about Lil Nas X overall, that really started to pry into him, is he always used the shock value marketing to get his attention. And because every deep down inside himself, he knew that he wasn't really that talented. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, he knew that he wasn't really that talented, but you could see him working on it as his career progresses in front of the public eye. He'll come back a little bit better. I was noticing that. And I was proud that he wanted to get better. But he never changed his strategy when it came to how he would get his attention. because the real fans would already be there waiting and salivating for his next release. But he just kept TikToking things and shock value and whatever. And that can only work for so long before people start to give you the side eye, right? First album came out. I actually love the promo. Honestly, I love the promo for the second album. And it was successful, you know. Performing on many stages, red carpets, with all his little outfits, okay. Representing for the girls, representing for the feminine gaze too. I loved it. The makeup, everything he was doing. You know, was giving me life. And it helped that I was also attracted to him. Okay, because he's a fine mother effer. Okay, but anyway, he's going along, he's doing his thing, he's getting better, right? As far as talent wise. He starts singing. Nice little bass baritone voice for what it can do for now. We fast forward, we get to the second album, first single. He drops the Jesus, right? He drops the Jesus thing. And that, unfortunately, blows up in his face, because you can't tell somebody or people how to take something. Your intentions were this, but it didn't come off that way to other people. Me personally, I'm not a Christian. Okay? I'm not a believer, right? So it didn't hit me at all the way it hit other people. I thought the music video was great. It reminded me of this, I think it was the second single from the first album, which was Call Me By Your Name, Montero, which is his real name. Montero Lamar was the last one. Whatever. So that didn't go well, and then he ended up trying to defend himself and act like he was good, but behind the scenes he wasn't good. He was put on for the camera, and he went away for a while, as he should, actually, as he should. Hold up, hold on, hold up, hold on. Hold up, hold on. Did you subscribe yet? No? What the heck are you waiting for, darling? I'm pretty sure if you're still here and you're not subscribed, I don't know what's going on upstairs in that mountain, honey. 309 people, the smart people, have decided to get on the mother effing train, honey. They're on it. They're having a good time. They're sipping mimosas, honey. Eating five cuisine. What are you doing out there on the outskirts just looking in, honey? You need to get on the train. This is the future of music reaction channels and just artistry, music artistry overall. Okay? This is the future. Mr. Beast reaction channels. Well, not reaction channels as a broad. This will be the Mr. Beast of music reaction channels, is what I meant to say. You need to get on the train now, nice and early. These girls know where it's at early. Okay? These are the early adopters. Okay? These are the early adopters of this channel. Will you be one of them? Will you be one of them? I'm the chef of the kitchen, honey. Always cooking up daily, honey. Always a step. My recipes, honey, are always delish, honey. Okay? Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite. Anyway, this is your chance. Go right ahead. I want you to subscribe, like, and if there is a high button, you need to press that too, okay? This is your chance. Go. Did you subscribe yet? Wonderful. Welcome to the 3.0s. You shall not be disappointed. And now, hello, welcome back to another halftime show starring yours truly, Peyton 3.0, the brightest MC in the world / rapper. Let's just get right into it. Let me drop these bars a cappella on you. Here we go. Blood pressure. You worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard in the bills I had. All you do is cry me and freaking try. Hush that clock every freaking day. Still on the money you got to pay. Forget that I mean, you need relief, but you gotta squeeze. You're the freaking chief. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lip. Stress too much was in no rush. You need even brush. You're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? And it has some good relief in you. Trying to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I got to say is jump. And now, we want to pause right here because we want to segue into a performance in 2019 for Pasadena Pride in LA, where I hired a photographer to go ahead and take a professional video of me. Now the sound, unfortunately, I cannot control that. That was all Pasadena Pride, whatever. Didn't have much of a budget, unfortunately. You know, to have a real sound technician on the stage to get the sound good, but that's alright. We got the video. That's what I can control. Okay? Anyway, let's get into that.
Okay.
Out there, let me hear you make some noise. Hit the track. Dreamers, warriors, survivors, underdogs. If you're in the place tonight, you are a rock star. Please let me hear you. Make some noise out there. Here we go. To keep us going up in the shit room. I think that was my turn to. Judges beginning, I'll say no. To the drawing, we go. I will sing every night and day. I'm running around and state. Permission, why took my success. And the way I will never rest. No. If you too have a dream, and you too do believe that you can reach your goal, and you have full control, nothing can stop you now. You're going round for round, cause you're a rising star. Pasadena, here we go. It was even harder cause I'm gay. That's the price never had to pay. Would never dare to camouflage. Being in the face that's the run. Never gonna shit here on my own. That's to play my role in front. Wouldn't go around anything what's up. And I'm the crowd there about to erupt. Hey, if you too have a dream, and you too do believe that you can reach your goal, and you have full control, nothing will stop you now. You're going out the clown, cause you're a rockstar. Let me take you out here. Ain't got no time to get no rest. Ain't no moving on the best. These are the hard things. No pushing, everything. I gotta stop myself from the back. I understand how I do it like that. Y'all gotta stay out to the ring. Get down to sing it quick. If you too have a dream, if you too do believe that you can around the block. We out here, and we're gonna do it. Now celebrate. Clap your hands. Let's make them so special to win all they can. All right. Now celebrate. Yes. Clap your hands. Let's make them so special to win all they can. And you too have it. And you too believe. And you can reach out. And you have no control. Nothing can stop you now. You're going round and round. Cause you're around the stop. Let me hear you make some noise out there. Yes. All right. Pasadena. If you're having a fun time at this event today, let me hear you make some noise out there. All right, y'all. This is a wonderful, joyous event we got going on here for us. Now, this next one is called One Life.
Did you enjoy that? I know you did. Now, if you want to hear my music, basically, my little catalog that's sitting on SoundCloud, then let me know in the comment section and I'll drop the link for you. Okay? Now, let's get back to the show. Okay, so, Lil Nas X, I like to call this the Jesus parody. The Jesus parody that unfortunately tanked his entire career. Basically, I'm not being dramatic because we all know that after that, people just weren't being receptive. His views were going down on TikTok and the rest of them, and people had it. Personally, I think that people was overreacting as a hot take. I think the Christians were overreacting as a hot take, but again, I can't tell people how to react. Right? We can't tell people how mad to get, how hard to hit us. Right? So, he was receiving the cold shoulder from a lot of people in the general public, the GP, okay? And then eventually he went quiet, which is actually the smart move. But did he stay quiet long enough? In my opinion, no. Because when he came back like later in the year, okay, when he came back later in the year, I think it was like either the end of 2024 or it was the beginning of 2025. You would have thought that was enough time because the initial backlash happened in January when he dropped the song. So you would have thought it was enough time. But the thing is that he came back with a music video that was, in my opinion, I think many other opinion, lackluster. Because it's like a video that if you were first starting out in this thing, that would have been acceptable. But because you were not just starting out in this thing, it pale in comparison to other music videos that you've done. Right? Right? With that being said, nobody was paying that light again attention that much attention at all. And they said it sounded too much like his other stuff. I just think honestly, people were not ready to receive him back yet. And how do I say this? And it just wasn't a great release, in my opinion. Because I know this is supposedly going to be the first single for the new era Dream Boy. But nope. And so he persisted on anyway and dropped several singles. And I think he dropped not the entire I think he dropped several singles from Dream Boy. Hot Box was like one that seemed to be getting some type of buzz, but the thing is with that is that it just wasn't enough. You know, it just wasn't enough. And when you thought he was doing good, anyway, he had created 6 to 7 music videos for it. He was marching forward. The thing is that the people were not exactly with him. And I think you can see that in the numbers. I think you can see that in the response. And then we get to the unfortunate event that happened where he was in draws outside on Ventura Boulevard in LA. Walking, looking like he was out of it. He clearly was on something. The guy capturing him being naked at one point, all together. That unfortunately getting crazy attention, and people covering it over and over and over again, including me. And then that was really the last that we've heard from Lil Nas X. So here's what my question stands now. Does anybody care about where he's at? Is he still going, or is it 15 minutes of fame that lasted for a nice while actually over, and there's no way he can come back? That's the question. Nobody's been speaking about him. Nobody's going to be making content on him. Just silence. I went to see what he's up to, and he's still going. He's just quiet. And that's what I said. He needs to go quiet again. Quiet. For months again. And then come back out again and try again with something that's just so undeniable. Even if the music industry is not behind him anymore. Even if they let him go, they dropped him for the label, they set him up, whatever. Where does Lil Nas X go from here? And that's really where I want to leave the question for you guys, okay? Where is Lil Nas X? He claimed, I believe, recently, that the Dream Boy era is on pause, but he still plans on releasing the album. That's it. But people say a lot of things, but a lot of times they don't end up coming true. So this is from these music artists. So, do you want Lil Nas X to come back? Do you want to hear more music from him? Do you care? Let's talk about Lil Nas X in the comment section when it comes to that. Do you care for him to come back on the music scene? Or are you over it? Personally, I want him to win. I want him to win. I'm in a headspace, the present day, that I want him to win. Absolutely. I want to hear his music. I like what he has. I like what the Dream Boy era is giving. I want him to win. I love the music videos that he did after Light and again for Dream Boy. I want him to win, but yeah. So, alright, so again, Phaeton 3.0 artist, musician, entertainer. But what I am not is the content creator the YouTuber, or the influencer. So if you got your entire life to this, then please go ahead and snap that like and subscribe button. Okay? Like I said, the 309 people at the time of this recording, that maybe there or not, it was more, that when you see this video, are the smart people. They got on the train early. They're the early adopters. The question is, will you be the early adopter? They know that this will be the Mr. Beast of music reaction channels. Okay, without all the spectacles, just value entertainment. Now, as it says on the screen, hit the subscribe, like, and if there's a hype button, do that as well. Alright, let's talk about Lil Nas X in the comment section. You still here? This episode is over. Oh, you subscribed? Okay, well, on to the 3.0s, you shall not be disappointed. Okay? But you know what? For subscribing, I want to put on the screen a video of mine. I know you would just get your entire life to. Okay? Alright. Let's talk about Lil Nas X in the comment section.